Greetings! Let's drink too many spirits while we talk about too many spirits. It's too many spirits!
This is the show where we drink our drinks and read your spooky stories.
We're filming 4 episodes, all of them being shot tonight, so right now we might seem normal, but later, we're gonna be hammered. As you may have noticed, this episode's theme is Too Many Santas.
As always, we'll be enjoying a tasty beverage prepared by a cocktail maestro, Santa, and his friend, Santa.
Oh, I love those guys.
Let's see what they've got for us this week. Oh,
ho, ho! I hope you sold your Peloton because you made it to Santa's bar! You get it?
I'm a little lost in that one too.
You know, like a cardio bar? The Santa's bar, huh?
soiled our Peloton?
But he sold our Peloton.
Soldier, hope you sold your Peloton!
Even after I corrected it, it still does.
Hello, you New Age Santas have all these toys.
Yeah, well, what do you mean us New Age Santa? Who are you?
I am Classic Santa, the Santa of all Santas, the Inspiration Santa.
What? You're not Classic Santa. I'm Classic Santa.
No, I think that's Alpha Santa and you're Beta Santa.
And I'm Bad Santa.
No, I'm Sigma Santa.
No, you can't make the Santa mad. This is coked out Santa.
So that's Coke Santa and that's Saint
I'm
Nicholas.
Saint Nicholas.
Oh, I see. You're
You
Saint.
know me better
What the
than
hell are you?
myself.
You're Saint
Santa.
Nicholas Santa.
Oh my!
What are we drinking?
Yeah.
Today we're drinking. Hold up.
What
We're having the Get in the Christmas Spirit Santa drink. Tell me what to do, Saint Nicholas.
So this classic Aperol Spritz, we are making a Christmas by adding a little allspice dram.
Yeah.
I hope you're all in the mood for
What
a little
is dram?
clove and nutmeg.
I've always wondered about allspice. Is it just all the spices?
Yeah. You know
Allspice.
what their names are? Name them.
Cinnamon.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Nutmeg.
No, the Powerpuff Girls.
Cloves.
I don't know.
Fool.
You know, I should know
Dumb
this.
Santa.
But I believe
Dumb Santa.
This is Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup.
Blossom, buttholes, and buttercup?
I have a gift for you, dear Saint Nicholas.
Oh,
It's a dog.
It's very
Here you
nice.
go, buddy.
this is so unexpected. Coke Santa, what did I do to deserve this?
All work and no play, so Ryan's been a little grumpy this holiday season. What better way to cheer him up than a visit from some ghosts? Ooh.
What was that?
It's me, the ghost of Scentmas Past, here on behalf of today's sponsor, Scentbird. Scentbird is reimagining everything about how people discover, shop for, and express oneself through fragrances.
Yeah, I did hear they let you choose a new designer fragrance every month for just $17.
And you get to pick what you want to receive. So there are no surprises, my sweet boy.
Hi.
And hello to you. I'm the ghost of the present. And I'm the ghost of Christmas future.
JJ?
I don't know him. No, I don't know who that is. Scentbird has perfumes and colognes and a lot of unisex options. They also carry brands like Prada, Gucci, Versace, as well as indie labels like Skyline, Heretic, and Confessions of a Rebel.
We brought you a couple of gifts to bring you cheer, Ryan. Here with a gift from the past, Heroes by Versace. It's a scent stemmed in love and made for a strong, passionate man. This luminous scent is a mix of fresh mint and citrus, tonka beans and vanilla, cedar wood and oak moss.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
Well, how about this? I've got a gift from the present for your sweet wife. Malayan Tiger by Sanctuary. It's a scent that combines fresh mandarin and lush greens, rose petals, creamy sandalwood, and patchouli for a fantastic aroma.
Mari's gonna love that.
Good. And finally, I brought you a gift from the future. I brought you Ember by Joseph Aboud. This captivating men's cologne is warm and smoky with notes of burning incense, embers, cardamom apple, and a rich base of amber and leather. This alluring scent can take you on a fiery journey to success or below. The choice is yours.
Wow, thank you all so much. I feel so much better now. Thanks for pulling me out of that slump.
Yes.
Thank you. And you too can finally enjoy the holidays with a gift for yourself or a friend. Use Ghost Files 55 to get 55% off your first month at Scentbird.
Now back to sleep.
Okay.
Sweet dreams.
Wow! What a gift!
That's great.
Holy sh! Holy
No.
You shouldn't have.
Oh wait, is there a dog in the background?
No, that's just Rudolph. That's Rudolph. That's Rudolph.
Ain't you ever heard a reindeer bark, dipshit?
Yeah, I know. This guy's not even a real Santa, dude. Not even a
Why
real
they call him
Santa.
Rudolph?
Why Cook Santa?
Because he's rude.
Well, why don't you show us how you make that drink?
So, Beta Santa.
No, I'm not Beta Santa. Would a Beta Santa do this to you?
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Bad Santa!
I'm bad Santa.
All right, Beta Santa. So the first thing we're going
Coke
to do...
Santa.
Coke Santa. Coke Santa. Is we're going to fill our lovely glass with ice.
Okay. This is how my L's do it.
There's no way you can fuck this one up.
You don't need no Peloton for this.
Let's see how he fucks this one up. All right.
All I want for Christmas is presents.
Jesus Christ.
If you're Santa, though, you should want to give presents.
Yeah, aren't you giving presents? Isn't that your whole thing?
You see, when you give somebody presents in life, you usually want one. It's just somebody give Santa a present.
Oh, very sad.
That's true.
Really sad to watch Santa pleading that he's been a good boy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna add 1 ounce of this allspice dram.
All right, so 1 ounce. That's like, you know, in like Peloton, it's like 1 cycle. So I'll do like 1.
We get it. You bought a Peloton. Jesus Christ.
This isn't even sponsored by Peloton. Is this sponsored by Peloton?
Yeah. it look-
6, 7, 8. Ooh.
Okay.
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 I love it when a bartender's making a drink and they go, okay.
Okay, Coke Santa. We're gonna add the same amount of Aperol.
Aperol.
Oh,
Okay, here we go. On the beat.
There is no music.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Jingle.
Coke Santa, you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Can I say, we're now gonna be adding just a splash of club soda, just a little.
Splash?
Oh, God damn it, man.
Oh, right. Oh,
Wow.
oh, that
Wow.
was anticlimactic.
Ripped off.
All right,
Wait a second.
Here he goes.
Okay.
Here he goes.
All right. Okay. Well, that still was pretty sad.
Nice.
That is a splash.
Hey.
Santa is
There we go.
Okay.
this Santa is broken. Everybody.
Okay, well, you missed that. All right.
Okay. Now, Saint Nicholas, aren't you a saint? Are you allowed to drink alcohol?
After many decades or eons that I've been around.
Those are two very different things.
What is an eon? 40 years?
What is an eon?
I think an eon is like
I've
longer
lived
than.
through-
I thought eon was 40 years.
I thought eon was longer than a
Can we
century.
look that up? Can we do a fact check?
You know Jesus turned water into wine, right? He's a party animal.
Yeah.
1 billion
Yeah,
years?
I thought it was pretty big.
For St. Nicholas, you're sort of an eldritch being.
But he said also or decades, so.
Or decades, whichever is longer. And yes, I have turned
Okay.
water into Prosecco.
So you have all of Jesus' powers.
I inspired the Last Supper. Is that?
Is that why you said off camera that Jesus is a pussy?
Whoa. Oh, are these guys gonna pop? That's just a weasel.
Then put a napkin over it and pop the cork
Okay,
off.
now be very careful where you pop that cork off because it will go flying.
Pop it open?
Or you could do that.
That works too.
Very nicely done.
Oh!
What the hell was that noise over there? That was all our little elves in the workshop over there that made that noise. They sometimes get very excited. They go, ah!
Then we're gonna top off this lovely drink. Wow.
You see what I'm doing?
Like white tablecloth.
No.
Wait, what? What are you
Chomping?
Wait, do that again?
What the fuck?
Nutcracker?
Oh, that's really good.
He is Coke
Sick.
Santa after all.
You know, when I invented that toy, I intended it for other purposes.
For
What do people
cracking
use it
nuts.
for? Cracking nuts!
Nobody uses them.
Except Mrs. Claus.
Oh,
She
yes.
uses them, all right.
She uses them a lot.
So we're gonna want to add a little more Prosecco to this.
More Prosecco.
Beautiful cocktail.
Oh, you get crazy in the Leon.
Yeah!
That looks
Normally,
good, I
we'd
think.
add fresh cranberries. Fried cranberries.
Oh my god.
And so Coke Santa, we're gonna garnish with a little dry cranberry.
Can you Benihana me?
Oh, he means toss in your mouth.
Oh!
You missed most of it. You missed like all
You
of
acted
them.
like you did. Oh, you got one in there.
Yeah.
Wait, show us your tongue. Hold it.
That's pretty-
Wider.
That's pretty good.
Very good.
We're going to sprinkle a little cranberry
Cranberry.
and a little rosemary sprig.
Nice.
Very nicely done.
And
That
there you have
doesn't,
it.
you know, that doesn't look horrible.
Get in the Christmas spritz.
Looks decent.
I think Coke Santa did a pretty good job, surprisingly. He reminds me so much of a guy named Stephen Lim who doesn't do a good job with drinks, so I'm kind of surprised.
And wait a second. Is this the same Stephen Lim on my list right here?
That soggy
What's it
list.
say about him?
Look at that
That same Stephen Lim? Oh my gosh.
man.
He's #1 in the class this year.
Yeah, you made it on the nice
A
list.
fucking treasure map now.
Wow.
Oh,
Can we please have a demonstration, Saint Nick, for how to make the
Absolutely.
drink
Yeah,
properly?
show me
That'd be
your
great.
ways.
Coke Santa. So we're going to fill our glass with ice, this beautiful ice. We're going to add 1 ounce of allspice dram. Aperol. We're going to top off with a little soda. Finally, with a little Prosecco. Some cranberries, nice fresh sprig.
That looks pretty good.
The
That one
Christmas.
looks a lot better. You'll notice there's a lot more liquid in
I think it's
St. Nicholas's one.
maybe a little more generous with the champagne, which I appreciate.
Perhaps.
I'm a man who loves his bubbles.
And yet somehow more balanced than the other one,
Yeah.
which is kind of interesting. You did a good job too, Coke
But
Santa.
this Alpha Santa did a great job. The superior Santa.
Santa!
Santa, what are we
Santa!
drinking?
Yes, Santa, yes.
Oh, into the Santaverse.
Is it safe to assume that that's the one that this Santa made?
No.
This is Old St. Nicholas.
They're the same drink.
They definitely are not.
Sleigh bell, naughty list, candy canes.
Okay, here we go.
Sleigh bells, naughty list, candy canes, shoot! Sleigh bells, naughty list, candy canes, shoot! Sleigh bells, naughty list, candy canes, shoot!
Santa.
Which one did you make?
I'll take the one
This one is
didn't have Steven drool.
St.
into it.
Nicholas. Oh,
Santa.
good choice, Santa.
This is Santa's drink.
Oh, enjoy.
Great.
Santa. Oh, that tastes just like from the kitchen of Mrs. Claus.
That's nice.
I think this is quite good, actually. This is probably one of the better drinks I've had on this show.
Oh,
It tastes like pain.
Hey,
tomorrow.
how many hoes am I?
What is?
How
How many hoes
How
are
many
you
hoes
giving?
am I?
Okay, for the rest of the season, we'll be rating the stories as we always do, but the drinks, we'll rate them on 3 hoes.
Yes.
3 hoes.
3 hoes.
What you're saying is the less hoes you have, the more sad you are.
That's right.
Okay, then
I would give this one 3 hoes. Ho, ho, ho.
I'm gonna give this one also 3 hoes.
Santa's unite.
Ho, ho, ho.
You just did the Carmelo Anthony 3-point celebration.
You're probably
Well, it's time to get into stories.
Well, also, let me just establish this up top. I'm Bad Santa. That's who I am.
I'm
Actually,
Shane.
Here, let's unzip this a little bit more. Like that.
And that's Rudolph barking. He'll be here all season.
That's right. No, it's just a naughty little dog.
Unless I throw some poison hot dogs over the fence. We'll
That
see.
would be a real shame, but it would be very quiet. We are going to be reading these stories, and we are going to be ranking them as naughty or nice. And that could be whatever we want it to mean. If you think the story is naughty, you put it in the naughty box, which is also a room that Mrs. Claus and I have at our home.
Oh!
And if you think they're nice, you put them in the mailbox over there.
Oh, yes. Because mail is nice.
It's for all the good boys. We got what appears to be a real fast sleigh driving by on the outside.
That's right. Okay.
Excuse me.
Without further ado, let's get into the stories. Our first story comes from Twitter. This is from Tit a Tiger. One day, the DVD player in my bedroom started going haywire. It would randomly turn itself on and we'd hear it start to try and play the DVD while the TV was off.
Wait, what?
Rudolph really loves this story.
We might have to throw some snacks over that fence.
Anybody have a blow dart? After it happened a few days in a row, I used a ghost radar on my phone nearby and it said, "Her!"
What?
Her.
Oh, I see.
I decided to just unplug it so it would stop turning on. And it did. But then one day, my friend, who had slept over and brought a movie to watch before the DVD player started being weird, asked for her DVD back. What movie was it, you ask?
Well, what movie was it?
Her.
But with Joaquin Phoenix?
That's right. For those eagle-eared viewers at home who were listening, after it happened a few days in a row, I used Ghost Radar on my phone nearby.
Oh!
And it said, her.
And it said, her. So this ghost is a fan of cinema.
It's a fan of cinema. This story is a 4.
I think this story is a 6.
It's got a nice bit of happenstance.
I like a fan
in it.
of cinema.
Nice?
But here's the real question. Is this story naughty or nice?
It's a bit naughty, I think. It's about a movie, Her, in which he has sex with a phone.
Well, he doesn't have sex with the phone. He wants to have sex with the phone.
I think he does a little something to himself while he listens to it, right?
I think he might, but he doesn't have the
And
right lightning
it's
cable
just
to plug
Scarlett
in.
Johansson being like, I'm so sexy and I love you, and he's like, oh.
I think I'm gonna rate this one naughty. No, nice. It's too nice.
Well,
It's
where does
nice.
it go now? I rated it naughty. Do we have to, okay, this is a new wrinkle. We have to agree on this.
I think you should rate it nice. But I think it's also a little nice.
It's nice. It's nice.
I think it's a nice one.
Nice.
I think it's
It goes in the
mailbox. Put it in the mailbox, yeah. That's our first nice story of the season.
Wow, that's really fun.
Who could have predicted that? Next story! All right. What voice should I do when I do this one?
Dobby.
Pragmatism and magic from Tumblr. When I was little, I would stay up all night terrified because I could hear footsteps coming up the stairs to my room. Mr. Potter, the footsteps marched and got louder and louder all night. My parents thought I was imagining it.
This sounds like you at the Dolphin Orleans Hotel.
This sounds like me as a child.
Oh, there's a ghost above us in this hotel.
Fuck you.
So it took a couple of years to figure out that the marching was the sound of my own heartbeat.
What a dumb kid.
Shane Santa, do you think all the children in the world are stupid?
Yes.
That's really rude. Ask me.
Ryan Santa, do you think all the children in the world are stupid?
What do you think, dipshit?
Oh my god, this is bad Santa indeed.
Okay, all right, finish it.
When I was scared, it got faster and louder. So the problem fed into itself like a snake eating its tail.
An Ouroboros.
Does that happen? Do
Yes, an
snakes-
Ouroboros.
Is there a name for a snake eating its own tail?
Ouroboros.
I was haunting my own house,
Oh yeah, it's Dobby.
and that is not a metaphor.
That's the end of the story. Okay. What do you think about that one? 1 out of 10.
8.
Oh, that's a good one.
I liked the twist of
It's-
it
it's
being a heartbeat.
I think this is a very funny story of a child being distracted by their own heartbeat.
I'm surprised that child lived and didn't have a heart attack at age 5.
That'd be
Because
unfortunate.
the more and more scared you get, the louder the,
Oh, don't I know it?
It's a never-ending, it's a vicious cycle.
I know it quite well. I'm gonna rate this one a 7. But the real question,
Naughty or nice?
naughty or nice? What do you think about this one? I think it's pretty.
We all scare things as a child.
Yeah, this one's.
Sometimes children are afraid.
I think this one's nice. This goes into the nice.
The Santas have decided this one is nice!
We have decreed it.
Nice.
It is nice.
Well, if this keeps up, it's going to be a nice season, I tell you that. Shoo!
What happened, Brittney?
The neighbors aren't home.
Oh.
Right now we're waiting for a dog near the house that we're shooting to stop barking. We tried throwing a couple bones back
Ryan
there.
threw him some beef.
All right, so we got a dog next door to where we're filming this episode. That won't quiet down. The owners are gone, and we're throwing bones across the fence to see if it'll quiet down. You're gonna kill that thing. No. That was a weak throw.
Direct shot.
Try one of these, it's something different.
Yeah, why not? Direct shot again. I'm not gonna lie, pretty nice aim. Some dog bones, I mind you. They're specifically made. We went to the market to get dog bones. And for a second there, it sounded like the little guy had found it, but... Oh.
Story number 3. This is from YouTube. Jeana in Wonderland. I grew up in Belgium. It's Jeana.
Yeah.
In an old house with a barn attached. It was a pretty normal experience until my parents renovated the house. Afterwards, I had frequent nightmares and the feeling someone was going up the stairs behind me. But worst of all, when I went to the bathroom at night, there was a man at the end of the hallway. He didn't do anything, but he stood there completely still in a uniform, bluish pale complexion.
Like a Blue Man Group guy? Like a Blue Man?
I think they're talking about a blue man.
I'd be fucking stoked if I went in my house and I was trying to take a
And
piss.
there was a blue man?
And there was a blue guy in the bathroom already there drumming?
Wouldn't that be nice?
Sounds like my dream.
Bluish pale complexion with completely white eyes. Now that's the kicker. This is the thing you'll notice on human beings when you look at them. They've got a little circle in the middle of their eyes, and it's a color, and then in the middle of that is an even darker, you got the pupil.
I don't know if I've ever noticed the color of your eyes. You have like a dark brown eye.
They're brown.
What is my eye?
Brown, like fudge.
Brown?
Yep. He terrified me and I told my mom, who brushed it off. Until a few years later when an elderly neighbor, ain't that just like neighbors to be elderly, came over for tea and casually told us a German fighter pilot had crashed in a field not far away from our house.
What's with elderly neighbors always trying to have tea with you?
Get the fuck out
It's always
of
in every
here.
fucking movie.
Stay in your house.
I don't want to talk to you.
Don't come over. Rumors were he had been murdered and buried underneath the barn. I saw the blood drain from my mom's face. Freaky. Because that was exactly where the man had stood. Every single time.
Damn. That's a pretty scary story, actually.
Yeah.
I like that one.
It's time to rate the story. Ryan, why don't you rate it first? I feel like I've been bogarting the first place rating.
It's gonna be an 8.
It's a 2.
A 2?
Yeah. I'm gonna say, do we need to confirm this or should we try and let's see
Okay, that's
if we
at the same
have
time.
And that is
Naughty.
Nice. No, dude. Naughty.
Fuck, you're right.
Naughty.
Nice, dude.
No.
I did it again. Shit. All right. Naughty. Hell yeah.
Hey, what do you guys think? Naughty or nice?
I initially thought it was nice, but you convinced me that German was naughty.
You're right.
So naughty it is.
Naughty it is.
Yeah, what he said.
Okay, great.
Now, we don't have long bros out here, but we do have snack bros. Can we please get some snacks? Because your boy is hungry. Should we have a snack time song?
Yum, 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 yum. Time for snacking time.
Yum, 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 yum. Time for snacking time.
Yum, yum. Time for snacking time. Ho, ho. Yum, yum. Time for snacking time. Ho, ho.
Do you want to guess, old God?
Is it snack hose?
It's snack hose.
Snack hose. We got lovely bagel bites with
Pesto?
pesto
like
drops. Drops?
Pesto
Pesto drops.
Are we sponsored by Bagel Bites?
To pair with the lovely Christmas
Well, mine's
spritz.
already gone with it.
Enjoy.
Cheers, brother.
Okay. Got some beer in there.
Oh my God, this tastes like a sleepover.
That's really nice.
Except now I'm gonna chase it with beer.
Sort of tastes like a Lunchable.
I kind of like that though.
I don't.
Your tongue is fucking dead, dude. That's the deadest tongue I've ever seen. That tongue is absolutely deceased.
Ooh.
That tongue is a
Wow, that's a
goddamn
long
Jane.
tongue.
That's a
That's a
Jane
shark
Doe.
tongue.
That's a Jane Doe of a tongue.
Oh, right. Santa's got a good one in here.
This is gonna be a good one. This comes from X, at Pay No Attention. In high school. Excuse me. I went to Baltimore for a competition where we stayed at a haunted hotel. I was doing that in the character. I would never say haunted in quotations. I just want to point that out.
Did the note say haunted?
It did. I went to Baltimore for a competition where we stayed in a haunted hotel and I shared the room with 4 other dudes. That does sound haunted. Have you ever stayed in a room with more than 3 other dudes?
In high school, we went on a band trip to Disney World. And
Smelly. Is one of your friends one of those dudes where they're like, I don't really need deodorant, but they do?
One of my friends is like that, yeah.
Is your friend's name, does his name rhyme with Reven? Reven Tim?
Reven Tim.
It's genetic, y'all.
No, what? I'll say,
You understand, okay? As a Santa who shares my blood, you understand.
I'll say this for all the guff we give Steven. I've never smelled Steven.
I've never put my nose right next to his armpit.
I've never been next to Steven and thought, what a
You know what?
smelly
Let's
guy.
settle this right now.
Well, he's been wearing a polyester Santa suit all night.
Oh my God, he got a big whip there.
Actually, he smells pretty good.
Okay, he's got
You really
he's
don't
got
have
us there.
deodorant? You don't have deodorant on?
I've never worn.
You've never worn deodorant.
That's incredible.
Incredible.
Anyways, we pretended to have a Ouija board. We pretended.
That doesn't make any sense.
And held an EVP session. Nice.
I mean, Ouija boards in general are pretending, so don't act like you think Ouija boards are legit. They're bullshit.
After we heard voices in the recording and cuddled in one bed with all the lights on.
That's the end of the story?
That is the end of the story.
1.
I'm gonna give it a 1 too, but I have done that
Together,
before.
that's an 11.
That is an 11. See, look, it looks like that on camera. What do we? Naughty or nice?
I guess I'll say nice.
Is that 3 nices and 1 naughty?
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Naughty or nice?
Nice.
I think it's nice. But the boys all
It's
cuddled
nice
up.
to cuddle.
It's
Yes.
nice, especially when you have the lights on. It makes you feel better.
It's
There's
nice to
nothing
cuddle.
naughty about it.
It's sweet, isn't it? That all those boys were, like, put aside whatever bullshit. Is like, hey, look, we're all scared. Let's cuddle.
It's survival instinct. You're
Survival
You're
instinct.
keeping each other warm, both physically and mentally.
That's right. Well, I don't know if they were keeping each other warm.
Yeah, but when you cuddle with someone, there's a body warmth thing. I run personally.
That's getting gross.
I also run
Imagine
cold.
how much those boys are sweating.
That's why I'm not the best cuddler, because I don't like when someone's too hot and their skin touches my skin,
I
and now
hate
I'm
that
sweating.
too. Hate that too.
And I'm not saying that my wife has the skin of a volcano, but she does have
I'm
the
not
skin.
saying that about my wife either, but she does. A nice one to end it on, I'd say. Even though low rating, a nice story.
It's a
Because
nice
look,
story.
I wasn't scared by it.
No,
It was just a nice
Hey,
story.
dude, you got an 11.
And it's okay to have nice stories, okay?
Put it in the nice box.
It's Christmas.
Hey, dude, put it in the
That's
nice
what
box.
it's
Hey,
all
put it in
about.
the nice box.
It's about being,
Put it in the nice
being
box.
nice to each other.
Before you all leave, don't you fucking click out.
Stay here. Stay here.
No, you
Don't-
come
don't
back
go
here. You
yet,
come
don't go
back
yet.
here.
No,
Get in close. No, fuck him.
no.
Come back here. Come back here. Get in here. Get in close.
Listen to him.
Get in close. I'm gonna jump in that pool. I'm gonna jump in that pool by the end of this season.
He's gone. Oh, folks, thanks for joining us. And you know what? We'll see you next week when things get a little bit crazier, won't they?
Well, that sounded like an evil villain. Let's do more Santa.
Laugh with us.
Thanks again to our episode sponsor, Scentbird. Use Ghost Files 55 to get 55% off your first month. That's Scentbird.
Earwax.
What?
What? I could live the rest
What
of
do
my
you
life
say?
and I will never have somebody silence a room by holding their finger up and then go, earwax.